I'm locking in the coordinates now. Depth is holding steady at 320 feet.
That matches the last known position. It's definitely the Mustang.
Zoom in on the fuselage. Confirmed bullet impacts just forward of the canopy.
Roger that. Checking the tail markings now. Looks like 485 X-ray.
The tail number matches the report.
Confirmed. We can recover it from these coordinates.
I'll secure the authorization and notify the family.
Remember, this is a war grave. Handle the P-51 with extreme care and follow the salvage protocols precisely.
Easy now. Watch the leading edge.
Clear on this side. Slow tension.
All stations, dynamic positioning is active and holding steady. We are lowering the frame.
Copy that, Bridge. Monitoring weather conditions closely.
All lines taut, ready for transit.
Copy. Proceeding to the museum facility.
All right, let's start with the fuselage measurements. The corrosion near the cockpit is significant. Documenting the damage now.
I think these are the squadron markings under the grime.
Okay, hold that position while I get the macro shot.
There it is, 4473149.
We confirmed it was Lieutenant Robert Henderson. We found his plane.
The P-51 Mustang flew 87 combat missions. It's all right here.
And the victory markings match the pilot's log.
We're finally piecing together the story.
Look at this reading on the spar cap. The corrosion depth is severe.
Yes, the remaining thickness is below tolerance here.
The crankshaft is completely frozen.
Saltwater corrosion throughout the supercharger.
It's official. This Merlin is beyond salvage.
Easy now, watch the edge there. Okay, look at the scoring right here on the spline.
Got that? Documenting the corrosion now.
The sliding mechanism is completely seized. I'm going to apply more pressure here.
All right, I'll clear these shards first. It's completely seized. Give me more leverage.
Careful now, it's breaking free. Look at the state of that receiver.
Look at this. The intergranular corrosion is extensive here.
And these stress cracks.
Ooh, this
Spar needs replacement.
transcription. Okay, easy now. This bladder is completely shot.
I see it. Smells like it's been leaking for years.
Careful with those baffles. Look at this corrosion. The whole strut's seized. Actuating cylinders are completely shot too.
Disconnection complete. Start the lift sequence.
Roger that.
Engaging crane. Moving slowly.
The corrosion on this stringer at station 150 is worse than anticipated.
Noted.
Yeah.
And the bulkhead at 160 definitely needs replacement.
New cockpit floor being fabricated and installed in the American P-51 Mustang. Original floor completely corroded through.
Sheet metal workers installing lower wing skins on the American P-51 Mustang. Smooth aluminum panels being flush riveted.
Hit that rivet hard, will ya? Bucking it right now. Keep steady.
We need to ensure the new spar aligns exactly here.
All right, let's double check the measurements before we rivet the skin on.
Landing gear strut rebuild. Tail wheel. The P-51 Mustang's tail wheel being restored.
Okay, let's get these old seals out and inspect the cylinder bore. Make sure it's smooth before we put the new ones in.
Align the strut pin with the mount point. It's in. Pass me the pneumatic wrench.
Make sure the tension is set on those cables before we close it up.
Got it. Looks good from here.
The replacement Merlin, serial matching the logs, rated at 1490 horse, absolutely pristine.
The certification binder is complete. We'll get her installed.
The P-51 Mustang's engine mount.
Make sure these harnesses are secured properly before we route the oil lines. The clearance is tight there.
Blade angle set on the Hamilton standard. Tracking checked and confirmed.
All right, button her up.
Make sure that fuel line is tight. Almost done. Almost done with this pump.
How are those D'Souza fasteners looking?
Front ones are secure. Moving to the rear flaps now.
Aileron control cables being rigged from stick to the American P-51 Mustang's ailerons. Rudder cables are being rigged from the rudder pedals, through the fuselage, to the P-51 Mustang's rudder.
Let's check the travel on that trim tab. Looks good. Full deflection up and down.
Get that bolt tightened up now.
It's secure. How about the harness?
Looks good. Give it a shake.
Solid as a rock. Ready for the pilot.
Okay, check the alignment on your end.
Looks perfect. Rails are clear.
All right, let's push it back slowly. Easy on the left side. Make sure the seals are seated properly.
Looks good up here.
All right, activating the slide. Clear. All right, lift your end slightly.
How's that alignment look by the light?
Perfect. Start the rivets.
Total weight is coming up at 7,630 pounds.
That's within tolerance. Now let's confirm the center of gravity is within the forward and aft limits.
Look at that shine.
Best one yet. Absolutely flawless.
Okay, hold it right there. Heading reads 180.
180, steady. Set the chocks.
Reading noted, moving to 270.
Cowling secured, Chief. How's that fuel sample look?
Clear as a bell, sir. Moving to the tail. Rudder clear.
Roger. All green here. Fuel primed, gauges in the green, mags checked, both sides registering, ready for ground run. Listen to her purr. Oil pressure is steady.
Incredible! We finally did it!
Okay, here we go. Engine start for the first flight. Oil pressure good, instruments alive, she's ready.
Flight controls full and free, instruments green, tower clearance received. All systems check good, engine temperatures and oil pressure normal, controls responding smoothly.
The sound of the Merlin engine, nothing like it.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Initiating gentle bank. Control response is crisp and predictable. Rolling into the aileron roll now. Control harmony is excellent.
We did it! She's home!